I think there's a difference between becoming a millionaire and becoming a millionaire CEO. So I'd say if you want to become a millionaire, then you just need to understand how to make money. And there's a lot of ways to make money. And honestly, you don't need to be a great person to do that. I think that it's kind of BS if people are like, you have to have these qualities, and once you become the person worthy of $1 million, you can have $1 million. I'm like, no, you can have $1 million, selling drugs on the street, like honestly. But to become a millionaire CEO, I think that you have to have some basics in place, which are, I would say two that come to mind are industriousness and enthusiasm. So if you think about a CEO, they have to be able to work hard and not just put in the hours, but actually get into the workflow, right? They have to be able to do meaningful work on a consistent basis without needing to get too much rest. That's totally fine, but in order to be a millionaire CEO, I think you do need that trait. The other side of that is enthusiasm, which is if you're working, grinding all the time, but you're not enthusiastic at all, it's really hard to get people to want to work with you. People will, and there is a likely chance that you could make it to $1 million in terms of revenue, but people aren't going to want to stay there because they're going to get burnt out feeling, right? Which is like they feel like they're working, but it's all drudgery, and there's no excitement, there's no enthusiasm, there's no passion behind it. So I think if you can have industriousness and enthusiasm, then that can create someone who can become a millionaire CEO. Now, in order to get to the next levels, I think there's a lot more that you have to add on, but I would say those are like the two essential skills that have to get stacked together.
Why could somebody who makes $1 million not become a millionaire CEO?
Because in one scenario, you're responsible for yourself, and in another scenario, you're responsible for others. And so I think a lot of people can make $1 million just looking out for themselves and just thinking about themselves and doing something that's more of like a high-level individual contributor type work. Versus if you want to be a millionaire CEO, you typically are responsible for other people. It means you have to align their goals with yours, which means you have to actually be cognizant of what their goals are, which means you have to give a shit. And I think a lot of people don't give a shit. And that's okay. Just don't be a CEO, right? And I think a lot of people actually go about to have a business because they want to make money, not thinking, oh, I'm also the CEO of this business, which is a completely needed role. And that's a completely different thing than making money in isolation. So I think there's nothing wrong with either of them. They're both great. It's just like you have to know which you want for yourself. What's up, guys? Thank you so much for watching my video and this channel. I wanted to go ahead and encourage you to subscribe so you can find out when I have new videos that are releasing. And if you really, really like the videos, go ahead and share with somebody else you know. All right, thanks. I will see you on the next one.